Time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us.
See, Verd normally talks over my music.
I'm a monkey lizard. I'm a monkey lizard. And I love to make love that warm. And this is Star Wars, so that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your direction, yes, Salacious.
I'm a lover.
I'm a monkey lizard. I'm a monkey lizard. And I love to make love that warm. And this is Star Wars, but that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your dimension, yes, Salacious. Don't forget what it takes to be a human being. But I'm not a human. I'm a monkey lizard. And don't forget, monkey lizards have feelings.
Yeah, true.
Because time does follow us.
How'd you like that, Luke? How'd you like that?
I have to say, like, sometimes I do actually find myself singing that Time Does Follow Us whilst I'm walking around and stuff. It sticks in your head, so I just have to say that now as I've just watched it again.
Oh, bless.
You've got a big Salacious up, haven't you? So.
I might have to change some of the questions now, Bob. You know you said that. Oh, yeah. But anyway, we're live. We're live again. We're live, aren't we?
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone. Yes, hello, everyone. We're welcome to the MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangouts. I am your host, Bob Rum, and introducing the star of the MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangout, which he insists that I say every week. He's a DJ, believe it or not, a producer. He collects toys and video games. He says he's an insanely generous lover, and he is the leader of the Quackian MoNKey-LiZaRD army, also known as the MoNKey-LiZaRD King. It's Salacious Rum. Yeah, well, I don't really know why it's too hard to believe, Bob. You know, come on, you know. I've got my fans all over the world, and and in Coac, I'm massive in Coac, But thanks, I can't believe it's another episode. I'm really enjoying these MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangouts. Really a lot of fun. Just a light-hearted sort of hangout, really. We invite someone special on. We've got someone special today, haven't we, Bob? Haven't we? We do. Indeed. Our special guest needs little introduction. He has toured many worlds through the galaxy in search of the perfect butt. He's a massive fan of Star Wars, Marvel, Lord of the Rings, and White Sox, apparently.
I'm White Sox.
He hangs around with a bloke that is always drunk and is desperate to be entered. From the end of the North and the ANYWORLDBUTOURS YouTube channel, it's Mr. ANYWORLD. It's Luke, of course.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for the welcome, Salacious. Bob.
We've been friends for a while. But I'm glad you finally come on. It's good to have you on. I like hanging around with you. I was on your channel, and I.
Yeah, not so long ago.
We had fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, we had fun. That's right. So, thanks for joining us for episode 4 of the MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangout. Bob, can we see if there's any of our MoNKey-LiZaRD army in the chat, please? I think there's a few people that we might want to say hello to. Let me just... here we go. Your good friend Offworld Adam's in the house. Yes, Adam. Hello there. Hello, greetings. Our cuddly murder bear, our little brother, Brandon. Hello, Brandon. Hello. Your good friend G-Unit, Salacious. Well, I've got to do this special intro, and I for G-Unit. I've got to do this special intro. Little MoNKey-LiZaRD boy, playing in the MoNKey-LiZaRD street. What you gonna do when you grow up and have to face responsibility? Little MoNKey-LiZaRD boy. That's just for you, G-Unit. That's just for you. It's just OG. Is Mr. Rosaf? No. Say hello, Rosaf. Luke, say hello. There you go.
I was just seeing who else had said.
We got Bazza, the Dark Lycan. What's the Dark Lycan from, Luke? Is that from Lord of the Rings or something? Dark Lycan?
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you.
Some creature. Tell us, Baz. Tell us. What's the dark light thing on?
Enlighten us.
We got Obi the Kid. Hello, Obi the Kid. What's up, everyone? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? We got a fabulous disaster. It's fabulous. So fabulous. So fabulous. Cat. Hello,
Hey, Cat.
Hey, Cat. Hey, Cat. It wouldn't be the same without Super Awesome Geek, Super Awesome John joining the show, would it, Salacious? No, that's right. That's right. We need Super Awesome in the house. Here's one of your here's your nemesis, Salacious, in the Stare-a-thon. It's Mr. Blinky. It's Jonathan, Mr. Blinky. I'm gonna get you. You aren't gonna get me, Mr. Blinky. There's no way. No way. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Mr. Sleeping's in the house as well. Go to sleep.
Hey, sleeping.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. We also want to say hello to the low-spec Linux laptop. I don't understand why he's got a low-spec one, Luke. Why don't you get a higher-spec laptop?
Would make more sense.
Makes sense, doesn't it? Get a good spec laptop. Don't get a low-spec one. What's he getting a low-spec one for? Don't make any sense. Have you seen our friend Dean on the Machino's channel yet?
I'm not sure. I've seen him on Instagram. I remember, is he new, or has he got a new channel? I remember him having an Instagram quite a few months ago, but since he's come to the YouTube world, I haven't seen.
Dean Birch, Dean Birch on Instagram. We call it, obviously Sleeping.
Dino the Machino.
Dino the Machino. He's got his own channel now called Geek Strong.
I'll have to go check that out.
You might like it because he does toys and exercise videos, and he's a champion bodybuilder. I taught him
a varied content.
That's right. That's right. I taught him a few tricks. I gave him a bit of advice on the bodybuilding section of it.
I can only imagine.
So, just got a couple other people to say hello to, and then we can get on with the questions. Got a few questions for you, Luke. Hope you're ready.
Born ready, maybe.
We got Mr. Josh. He says hello, Mr. Josh. Hello. And Mr. Tim Bainbridge as well. What? Nothing else to do? What are you saying? I'll get the MoNKey-LiZaRD speeder squad on you, Tim. You watch out. They'll be at your door. Right, Bob, let's get to the questions. I spent ages writing these questions. Just for you, Luke. Just for you. Special questions.
I'm ready.
First question. Right then, Mr. Luke. You've toured the galaxy, looking around the galaxy. Who has the best butt that you've seen so far?
My girlfriend. Otherwise, that is why she made it to the promised land of stepping up into that role, because of that. So it's a good answer.
Nice.
I feel like that's a good answer.
Nice. We're allowed to know the lower name, first name. We're allowed to know that.
Becky.
Becky.
Yeah.
Oh. Well done, Becky. You've passed the butt challenge so far. So Becky gets number one butt. So that's good. Well done.
Yeah.
So then, Luke, when judging a butt, what characteristics do you look for?
Roundness, perkiness, peachiness. I'm not sure if you have peaches on Kowak, but it's one of those things that you look at. Space bananas. I think that'd be quite an obscure butt shape, to be honest, but
yeah, true.
That's just me.
True. So he's got the biggest butt you've seen.
The biggest
in your tours. You go all around the world doing these butt tours.
Aaron probably, to be fair. Yeah. Aaron, the drunken theorist.
I think you're right there. Bless him. Yeah, he's got a big old unit there, and he carries that around.
Yeah,
let's give him a bad back. Bless him. Mind you, he's always trying to get people to enter him, isn't he? He is. He's desperate, isn't he?
He is. He loves the attention, clearly.
Desperate. So are you a fan of big butts or little butts?
Big butts. I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
Oh, let's do it together. Should we do that together? Ready? Ready? We're going to do it together?
Let's go.
I
like big butts, and
I get. Yeah.
We did it.
Let us know in the chat. Are you a little butt Are you a big butt kind of person? This is important intelligence that we need to know in this.
I feel like it is important information.
Yeah. Who's got the smallest butt that you've seen? Like a tight little poker pitch. Anyone you noticed?
Probably you, Salacious. I'm not gonna lie.
That's right. It's true. I do all my exercises. Got to work on them glutes.
Yeah.
I taught Dino the Machino a thing or two about the old glutes. I often get down on my hands and knees and do the old glute squats. Don't I, Bob? Maybe I've seen you once do that, Salacious. He's telling lies about me. I'm always doing it. Showing my legs. Show my legs, Bob. Yeah, he has got little, well-defined legs. He's got little calf muscles.
He's been working hard there. You can tell.
The waistline's going a little bit. Salacious. Not going to deny. I'm not going to lie. Look, you have to work hard to keep this kind of body in shape. Luke knows.
Yep.
He works hard. You ran 16 miles the other day, didn't you, Luke?
Yes, yesterday.
He was telling me before the show he's going to do a marathon.
Yeah, in October. So I've still got quite a way in terms of training to do that. But it's taxing. Like I'm actually getting to the point of getting bored of running, and I've still got a long way to go. So there you go.
Oh. So what made you want to do that then, Luke? Or was it a bit of personal ambition there? Or
I took up running maybe 2 years ago when I kind of stopped drinking and all that sort of stuff. I was away working abroad when I decided to stop drinking, and I needed something to kind of fill my time up with, I guess. And I thought, okay, running. And then since then, I just kind of went with it, did a 10K, actually did okay in it. And then I thought, well, I guess the next step's a marathon. Didn't really realize the difference between a marathon and a 10K, but it's like you say, a personal ambition goal. And after I do a marathon, I want to then do an ultra, which is anything more than a marathon. So like your 100K races and stuff, but that'll take even more work.
Well, I think you're doing all right to just get up and do, 60 miler. It's not bad, is it?
No,
it's not bad going at all. We've got Dave from the Vintage Toy Rush in the house. He wants to say hello.
Hey, Dave.
Good evening. Hello. Mr. Dave made me laugh because yesterday, obviously, it was quite a disappointing day for us England fans because we got knocked. We lost the final. Everyone was getting upset, and then on Twitter, people were going, expressing their feelings. Some people were pretty horrible, I have to say, but we won't go into that. But Vintage Toy Rush expressed his disappointment in only the way Vintage Toy Rush can. And he went, oh, gee, gosh. Bless him. He's such a nice boy, isn't he? Can't even be angry. He can't even be angry in a nasty way,
No.
He's just such a nice boy, isn't he? Such a nice boy. Blue's in the
Hey,
house. Mark. Hello, Blue. Hello there. Hello. All right, next question then, Bob. Next question. Where did we get to?
I can't even remember now.
Here we go.
The smallest.
So then, Mr. Luke, when you go on your butt tours, how many people can fit in your tour bus? And can I come?
It depends on the location. Different locations depends on bigger tour buses, smaller tour buses. It's one of those. The location determines the size of the bus.
Okay.
The more the merrier in some. Okay. So Salacious, I'm sure there's room for you.
Good. So what inspired you to create a channel then about butts? Was it for the fringe benefits, like the swag? Was it because you get to look at butts all day, or was it for orgies?
Definitely the orgies, 100%. When I started my Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Marvel toy collecting channel, I definitely had the orgies in mind, thinking this is definitely the way to go and get them. So
yeah.
Whether that was the right decision or not, I'm not sure. But I feel like it was a foolproof plan. Not came into fruition yet, but we've got to keep going.
Yeah. So tell us what you do on your channel then, for people that don't know. I think most people know, but give us a synopsis of your channel, of things you do other than look at butts.
Other than look at butts. So I just, my whole kind of idea plan was to just do things I enjoy. I was in quite a, as many people was, bad place during last year, we'll say. And I was just like, right, what can I do? What lets me follow my passions, do stuff about it, do stuff I enjoy. So then I just like, right, okay. I kind of came across all this YouTube community and I was like toying with the idea of doing it. And then I came across you guys and then I kind of just got nudged in the direction of starting. And then it kind of went from there. I do reviews for TV shows in terms of like Marvel, Star Wars. I do gaming videos. I do the odd shorts here and there of my gaming. I just do little bits of everything, I like to get creative. I did do one of my drawings, which was one of my first videos that I did, and I need to do more of that, but it's just it's kind of like a time thing as well. Like I have so many ideas of stuff that I can do and need to do, but then it's just like where do you find the time to kind of fit it all in? Yeah. Time management is probably not my strongest skill, if you will. I have all the ideas. It's just the application of then getting all the ideas out there is probably my issue.
But you're really talented, Mr. Luke. I've seen some of your pictures. I remember you seeing some of your pictures. I think we met on Instagram before you were on YouTube,
initially,
and we saw your pictures, and they were amazing.
Yeah, I need to do you a Salacious one, don't I? It's just
oh yeah.
Don't worry, I will get that done. The timing, the anticipation will grow so much that when it does arrive, you'll be like even more impressed.
I don't think many people have seen. I don't think many people have seen your pictures. Have you got any pictures to hand? Have you got one close by that you could grab to show or not?
1 second, I think I've got my grief.
Yeah, go and get one because they're really good. They're really, really good.
It's a bit ruined, but this is my Grievous painting that I did a time lapse of.
Oh, look at that, everyone! Look at that! Look at that! That's incredible. How do you do that then? Tell us how you do it. What do you actually have to do?
So I'm a bit weird. If you didn't know that already, but in terms of drawing, some people have specific techniques where they'll just use pencil and colored pencils, and that looks really realistic and stuff like that. I don't really have the patience to do that way. I'm more of they call it mixed media. So I'll do drawing and I'll start coloring in pencil on top of it, and then I'll get bored and then I'll start painting on top of it instead. So that is literally paints, colored pencils, watercolor. It's so many different types of paint. I just kind of go crazy and hope it turns out okay.
Let's have another look at it and tell us which bits you've drawn and which bits because I don't really understand how you do it.
So literally, I drew the skeleton, if you will, of the face, and then from that I just kind of worked in with some pencils, and I kind of got bored thinking this isn't going to go right, so started using acrylic paints, then watercolors and stuff like that, and just kind of like in terms of details I'm not the best with that, like you could kind of tell this here, but I just see what happens. I like playing around with things. I think I'm more experimental with the medium, if you will, than trying to make it look perfect. I'd rather like mess around and see what can kind of look good.
Well, it looks good to me. I like the eyes. The eyes look good, don't they? The eyes.
Yeah.
It's all the eyes. Yeah. You got an Etsy shop. You should sell them on Etsy. You do commissions or something.
Yeah, but one of my ideas is to obviously get going with my drawings more. It's not even my drawings, like the paintings and stuff like that, but it's a time thing. I say it's a time thing. Like I said, I'm not very patient, so some people will spend a day, hours more doing a drawing like that. That probably only took me about 2 hours, so I can do them quite quickly. It's just maybe getting myself to do them. It's the same with like I've been saying on Twitter recently, I'm trying to sort out a streaming schedule for my gaming as well. It's just kind of finding the time to fit it all in terms of my channel stuff alongside all the other stuff I do as well. There's not enough hours in the day, especially then with the running and stuff like that as well. It's just not enough hours in the day, unfortunately, but we'll get there. Sleep's not important.
You do paint little miniatures as well, don't you? I like those.
Yeah,
I find that. I don't know how you do that. They're tiny, aren't they?
Yeah, I've got all my Warhammer and stuff as well. I got the Star Wars Legion stuff to start doing content on that. Haven't got round to doing it yet, of course. I literally have about 400 models probably unpainted that I need to paint. Yeah, I've genuinely, since I've started this YouTube channel, become a hoarder in terms of toys, comics, books, Warhammer, all these things. And he's just like, oh, I'll film that, I'll film that, I'll film that. And then the pile just gets bigger and bigger. The shame gets bigger and bigger because you're just like, I've not even filmed that yet. And then you're like, I'm never going to get a chance to film that, am I?
That's right. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Things. Bob knows that. The Walk of Shame from the collection office. Yeah,
hey, it's different from the old Walk of Shames I used to be doing. The Stride of Prides I used to be doing. So, it's one of those things.
That's right. Bob's woken up with some shockers over the years, I can tell you. Yeah. Blooming hell. Choker doesn't donkeys.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
I don't think you've been where Bob's been.
You'd be surprised. Ooh. Nothing as bad as you, Salacious. Don't worry. Ooh.
But yeah, now it's a different type of shame, isn't it? It's like going to Royal Mail. There's like collection office. There's like 10 boxes, and all the Royal Mail staff are looking at you weirdly, going, "What's in them boxes? Why is he always coming here every few weeks getting big boxes?" And it says Star Toys on it. What's he got? What's he doing? But Bob's a hoarder. Isn't he? Bob, you're a hoarder, aren't you? Bless you.
Yeah.
Bless him. He likes to hoard. So you've had quite a few guests on your show, so far.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you've been going a while now. So who's your favourite guest that you've had on?
Other than you, Salacious, of course, because how could anyone compare with you? Yeah. I'd have to say Aaron, just because we were friends beforehand, and obviously he's now my co-host, and it's become a regular thing with him being there. But initially, he just kind of came on as a guest, and then from there, he was like, he got more intrigued into the whole YouTube side. And so then obviously he's come to be a co-host and so on and so forth. And so without him coming on as a guest, that kind of never would have happened. So the Escaping Reality rebrand of me and him being there would never have happened either. So without him first coming on as a guest, then there would be no Sundays. So that's probably the best.
Oh,
I've had, like you say, I've had a varied selection and they've all been great. And some of them are in here now, and they've all been incredible. And I just like the fact, even though you end up sometimes talking about the same things, the same points, it's a different person's perspective, so you can appreciate it all in a different way, and that's why I enjoy.
Yeah, that's true. There's a bit of talk here about medium-sized butts. I didn't give that category.
Medium-sized butts. I did see a comment before saying it depends on the shape as well of the person. I do agree with that as well. I will take that into consideration. There we go. Butt size depends on the rest of the frame work. My choices vary. I agree with that.
Yes, a few people agree with that. We've got a few shout outs for J-Lo. We've got Kylie in the house. She's got a little one, isn't she? A little tiny one.
Yeah.
So put some pants on. I don't wear pants. I don't like wearing pants. I like to have it all jiggly. I like to get some air. It's nice being jiggly, isn't it, Luke?
It is.
You ever get jiggly?
I'm always jiggly. Even when I'm not, I am. It's one of those, you can't choose to be jiggly. You either are jiggly or you aren't. It's one of those things, I think.
The only person that's not great being jiggly is Bob, because it's pretty disgusting, to be honest. And the postman fainted once. It's not a nice view. That is jiggly in the wrong bits, really, to be honest.
Is that why you had to start getting your parcels from the post office, because the delivery men didn't want to come back?
Well, it's not they didn't want to; they refused. He'd answer the door, and his towel would accidentally fall. Accidentally fell. And,
one of those.
Yeah. And he's got jiggly bits, and his jiggly bits are covered up by other jiggly bits. It's disgusting. It's horrible. Honestly, you should see it, Luke. It's disgusting, honestly.
Poor Salacious. What have you been subjected to?
I know. I've had to put up with this for years now. I have to live with him. And he leaves his underwear around the house, all not lying on the floor. I have a sniff sometimes, and
we need to start a campaign for free Salacious.
We do. So you've been very generous there about talking about your guests, But we've all had a couple of duds, haven't we? Let's face it.
Who's your least favourite guest?
Yeah. Who's your least favorite guest?
Also, Aaron.
Well, what precisely don't you like about him? Describe everything in great detail.
No, it's not that. He's not the worst. It's just the fun. I guess it's the humor. You know, the whole fact of he goes down his little rabbit holes with his theories, which is obviously a good point. But then when he gets proven wrong and the chat loves it, you know, that's kind of. I guess that's a good bit, not a bad bit, but it's just funny.
You can hear his brain ticking over sometimes, can't
you?
Yeah. His brain works quicker than. Well, I don't know if his brain works quick, but it takes him a while to get the words out sometimes, doesn't it? You can hear him kind of like working out. He's searching his brain. He's searching his brain for the words, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know. Bless him. All right, let's have a look. We've got a few other people in the chat, Bob. Let's say hello to some more people. We have. Did we say hello to Kat? I think we must have.
Yeah, we said hey to Kat.
We've got Kat coming on actually. Recently,
that'll be a good one.
Yeah. We've got your friends, Salacious, Tina.
Hello. Hey, Tina.
Hello. Special. Hello. Sleeping says that Grievous is sick. I think we're all.
Thank you, mate. I need to do more.
You do. Starting with the Salacious, Salacious
masterpiece.
That's right. Everyone's waiting for that one.
Clever little sausage.
There we go. Have you ever been called that before?
I think I might have, which is a bit worrying, isn't it?
I don't know. I think we've all been called that before at some point. It's like you little sausage, you clever little sausage, you.
Yeah.
Chris the Crazy 8360. Hi, Salacious Rum, ANYWORLD, and everyone. How's it going, dude? Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Sleeping says you've got to have some 2s to appreciate a 6.
I had a theory actually that I lived by when I was back in university. I say me and my group of friends, and the theory, or it was more like a motto, a way of life, was at university you only need a 40% to pass and get a degree. So therefore, technically, a 4 out of 10 is degree standard.
Yeah, the old Desmond Tutu. Yeah, only in England can you get a degree. Can you get a grade named after an archbishop in South Africa?
Yeah,
the Desmond Tutu. Oh, bless. Oh, we've also got Mr. Richards in the house. Hello there. He's nice as well, Mr. Richard. Yeah, he comments on some of our videos. He's nice. Friendly, very friendly. Oh, look at him coming in hot.
Hey, Sean.
Sean Solo 8. He's like a superstar, Sean Solo 8. I always get a bit starstruck with Sean. He's like, Sean Solo 8. Welcome to Sean Solo 8. Sean Solo. Right, next question then. Let's get the questions, Bob. Where's the questions? Right then, Luke. We're all fans of Star Wars around here. So, What's your favourite episode from the hot documentary Star Wars, and why?
For me, and it may be a bit controversial with some of you more original trilogy fans, but for me, it's always been Revenge of the Sith, the third one, just because I grew up with the prequels. I obviously watched the original trilogy before I watched that, but I thought that was the end when I watched it. I think everyone did, didn't they? That was the end of Star Wars. That was the conclusion of the story. I was in, I believe, year 10 when I went to see it. I went to see it opening day with my friend, and I just remember the emotion when I was watching it. Just like that was like a masterpiece. Like the whole thing, the fight, the music, everything. Just that was who I grew up with. In terms of those characters, it was kind of the ending of that, and it completed the story at that point of what we believed was Star Wars. So for me, Revenge of the Sith.
It's a masterpiece. It's nothing short of a masterpiece. There aren't many documentaries that can span such a huge scope and scale. You know, in terms of the storytelling, it's unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. And some of the lines are brilliant, aren't they? As well. You know? Like, my powers have doubled since last time. Great.
I expected you to be taller. To Grievous.
That's me trying to do the cough. So, another happy landing.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. Do it. Who's your favourite character then? Who's your favourite person from the Hot documentary series Star Wars?
So I was actually named after Luke Skywalker, so you'd think I'd have to say him, and he is probably. But then I love the whole Anakin, Darth Vader. That whole character arc in itself is just. I don't think you can really best that in it, the whole journey of it from when you see him in episode 1 to then the end of it in, just can't. I love that whole character arc. So if you was to combine them, Anakin and Darth Vader, they are the same person essentially, aren't they? So we'll say then.
What do you think of Anakin in episode 2 then? When he goes, "Oh, Padme, stop staring at me like that in that little blackless dress."
It was a bit. It was a bit strange, but I was young myself at that time, so I didn't really have any gripes with it when that came out, because it was just like, oh, it's Star Wars. You don't really care about bad acting when you're 13, do you? You don't know what bad acting is. Whatever age I was when it came out.
Oh, Padme, come and roll around in the fields with me, Padme. Watch me as I jump on this big beast and maintain balance, whilst you sit there in the long fields with your plaited hair, giving me those big butterfly eyes. Padme. Oh, Padme. Padme, you're making me stare at you in a real freaky way. Padme. Nice though, ain't she, Padme? Nice though, ain't she, Padme?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, nice. GeForce is wondering if the reason for Randy being traumatized, I'm guessing this is because of the discussions around being pantless. I don't know. I mean, he kind of always looks like this, to be honest. So I don't know whether... I can assure you that Salacious... Oh, actually, I was going to say Salacious is the only one pantless in the MoNKey-LiZaRD lair, but that's not true. Randy's not wearing any pants. Dandy isn't wearing any pants. Old Crumb never wears any pants. Pilly's not wearing any, so pretty much everyone's pantless, to be totally honest. So
there you go, a pantless society.
That's right. It's the way we MoNKey-LiZards do it. It's the way we roll. You see, it's the MoNKey-LiZaRD lifestyle. This is the MoNKey-LiZaRD way of doing things. Yeah. So then, who's got the best butt in Star Wars?
Oh, Padme.
Padme's got the best butt.
Yeah.
Padme. I like your little butt in those little white pants, Padme. All right, go another question, then, Bob. Another question. Yes, hold on a second. So you said Anakin's your favourite. Well, what about aliens? There's plenty of aliens in there, so, it can't all be about, got to pick a good alien too. What are you going for?
I'm trying to think of kind of one that stands out now. I like Watto.
Watto?
Just because he's
Annie.
Yeah, he's funny, and the whole kind of first episode where he thinks he can get the better of Qui-Gon because he's a Jedi and these mind tricks don't work on him, and that's quite a good bit.
I'm a Tradarian. I'm a Tradarian. The Jedi mind tricks don't work on me.
Yeah.
What? He's good, yeah, he's good. Come on, what are you saying? You saying something else? What?
Sebulba as well. He's quite funny.
Sebulba?
Yeah,
it's good. It's good.
Jabba the Hutt, legendary kind of character as well, isn't he?
You were fooled by him as well, then, were you? You fell for him. You fell for him as well, did you?
Yeah, reeled me in just like you, Salacious.
A bit of a front man, to be honest. The real brains.
The mastermind.
Well, my pappy was B. Crumb. B. Crumb was the mastermind behind everything. He was a real puppet master. Jabba was just a front man, to be honest.
A face of the organisation.
Yeah, it was all down to B. Crumb. All down to B Crumb, honestly. Don't underestimate him, that B Crumb.
I will never.
Una! Una! Yeah, don't underestimate him. That jabber, I mean, he's just a big slug, wasn't he? And he was slimy. He had a big butt, didn't he? Blimmin' hell. He had a massive butt.
We did.
Massive bloody butt, he did. And he was slimy. Really slimy. Not very nice.
Yeah.
Look what happened to old Bib. He got a bit fat as well, didn't he?
He did. He piled on a few pounds, didn't he?
Lost it, didn't he, really? Lost his way.
Lost his way.
Needs to go marathon running around Tatooine. That could be a thing, couldn't it? We could go and set. What do you reckon, Luke? Should we go and set up a Tatooine marathon?
Yeah, that would be difficult with all the sandstorms and so on, but we'll do it.
Well, yeah, Tuscans might be up for it, mightn't they? There might be some. They might be up for it.
Replace pod racing.
Yeah, who do you reckon would win?
What, between me and you?
No, on a Tatooine marathon. I'm not doing it. I'm going to sit in the stands. I'm going to sit in the stands and eat space bananas and watch the events unfold.
Who would win the Tatooine? Probably a droid, because they can't tire.
True.
I know you don't like droids, but you know.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't really like them that much. You know, we'll have their eyes out if we see if one looks at me funny, if one stares at me without blinking, I'll have its eye out. I'll have its eye out. Tina says that old Crumb looks like how she feels. Oh, bless. We've got David More Toys in the house. He says pineapple pizza rules. Bloody hell! David World Toys, you are the legend. Absolute bloody legend. Someone promote the man. He knows what he's talking about. There's finally someone in here that knows exactly what they're talking about. David World Toys, I salute you, sir.
I do like pineapple on pizzas as well. Just throwing that out there.
Holy shit! We're there. We're there. The pineapple pizza is taking over, everyone. We're taking over. The pineapple pizza's taking over. Right, we've got someone else special. Oof. Now, when Oof joins the chat, we have to do a special ceremony, a ceremonial introduction. Have you heard this before?
I'm not sure.
So basically what happens is Bob counts down 3, 2, 1, and then you and I have to simultaneously say oof 3 times, one after each other, 3 times, but we can vary the tone and the pitch however we like. And the more extreme, the better. Okay. Are you ready?
So at the same time, or you first, me first?
No, same time. Same time. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Bob, count us in. 3, 2, 1.
Oof.
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 Oof. Oof. Yep. Strangest thing I've ever done.
That was good, wasn't it? It's good getting that out of the system, wasn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah, that felt good. See, oof. You see, don't get this kind of welcome anywhere else, do you, oof?
Nope.
Hey, do you? Don't get this anywhere else. Hey, only here. We also got Mr. Manga Fanga Wanga. He's good. He's another good artist.
He can draw. Like I say, I was more of a throw it on the page and see what happens.
Oh, I think you do yourself down. I mean, he's definitely talented. But you got talent too. Don't do yourself down. Crazy 8 says, speaking of Padme, he recently watched Leon the Professional, and that holds up. That is a brilliant film. For sure. Have you seen that film?
I've seen that.
Oh, that needs to go on your list then, on your back to the movies. Yeah, that's one for a contender. Yeah, directed by Luc Besson. It's awesome film. Gary Oldman's in it as well. Brilliant film. I think we've made Oof happy again. So
yeah,
that's good. Mr. David's got a question for us. Mm-hmm. Why Star Wars and what else do you collect? It's a good question. Luke, you want to go first?
Me? Why Star Wars? I feel like it was predestined and fate for me to like Star Wars. Like I said, I was named after Luke Skywalker. My family liked it, so it was like not forced upon to me, but like I say, like I was supposed to like it, if you will. What do I collect? Too much. Like I said earlier, it started with Pops, and I before last year, I didn't really collect anything. I was going away every summer working abroad, all this, so I didn't have time to collect things. I came back and I was like, right, I need to start doing stuff. Like I said, last year was a difficult year for the majority of people, and I decided to do things for me and stuff I started to enjoy again. So I was like, right, what can I start buying and collecting and so on and so forth. So Pops, Warhammer, then it started going down Black Series, Marvel Legends, books, comics, more Warhammer, Star Wars Legion. I'm looking at cards now as well. It's just like, where does it stop? Once you've kind of tore off that initial band-aid of, I'll start here, you kind of then end up going, especially when you're in such a community like this where everyone's collecting so many different things, you kind of get introduced to new things as you go on, don't you? And you're just like, well, I could get one of them, but it's never just one, is it?
No. No. You got something interesting that you did a tweet about today that I was interested in. Or was it yesterday? You got showing off one of your presents.
Oh, my comic.
Yeah, can we have a look at that?
Yeah, 1 second.
I'm interested in that. It's a part of the Star Wars documentary that I'm really interested in.
So my friend gave me a voucher for my birthday for Forbidden Planet, and I said I wanted to pre-order this, and it's the Star Wars Old Republic Omnibus.
Omnibus.
So, like, that is going to take me
beautiful
a long time to get through, but
beautiful.
It is just even like the artwork and stuff like that, which is one of the other reasons I get the comics, because I've got all of these. You can't really see them, but I've pick them up here, which I've only just started collecting also, but
nice.
They vary from DC, Star Wars, that sort of thing, but I don't really have time to read them either, so I just kind of sit there and look at the pictures, which is I guess it's more because I appreciate the artwork and stuff, but it's like that's what you do when you're 3, isn't it?
Don't worry, Bob does the same.
You just look at the pictures.
Bob does the same. Don't worry, Bob does the same. He buys the comics and he says he reads them. He doesn't. He just he scans them. He looks at the pictures. He dribbles on the odd one. And then he puts them, and then he puts them away, basically. So he does the same thing. Don't worry.
Like I said earlier, I've genuinely become a hoarder, where you just keep buying things and then the pile grows, the shame grows with it, because you're like, I'm never actually going to get to read that, am I? But I'll buy it, and it just, happens. Toys, books, comics, painted models.
Old Republic's good, though, isn't it? Old Republic's.
I love that whole. Like we said, we was going to start the Old Republic.
We need to do a guild. I was going to ask you about that. Yeah, I was going to say about that because I've been going on about this for ages, but I think it's because it's PC as well. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. We need to get Tina. We need to get yourself and anyone else that's interested. We need to make a clan, don't we?
Yeah,
let's get clanned up. A guild.
It's definitely a game I want to get back into as well, because I remember playing it when it first came out and I loved it. But then
you got the special edition box as well, ain't you? Like Bob's got.
Life happened, and I didn't play it for years, but now I want to kind of get back into it.
That Malga statue's good. You getting that? You got that, haven't you? You got it to hand? You got it to hand?
No, it's in the. I've got 2 of them, so I've got one. One's broken, so I bought another one, so I can show the broken one.
Hold on a minute.
I say broken. It's just the lightsaber that broke. So
I
bought another unboxed one just because better condition.
It's good. Good. Yeah, I want to. Something we should do. For sure.
Yeah.
All right, back to his question. Well, we collect all sorts. I mean, old Bob here, he's been going like you, Dave. To be honest, I reckon you've probably walked past each other in the boot sales around Birmingham and in the Midlands, because Bob started off boot sailing. He loved boot sales. He used to go to boot sales and the toy fairs. He's got lockups full of old vintage toys: He-Man, Star Wars, Thundercats, Ghostbusters, You name it. You're a bit like you, really. He's a bit of a hoarder. He's got a bit of everything. But Star Wars, obviously, Star Wars is obviously, the best documentary ever made.
Yeah.
And, that's where the passion is, isn't it? That's where the passion is. So, Tina says, Jabba, he would know about slimy butts. Who?
I'm guessing she means you.
I don't know. I ain't got a slimy butt.
Or maybe you've seen a few too many slimy butts, and that's what she's alluding to.
Oh, yeah, well, aren't we all? You're not going to tell me you ain't seen your fair share of slimy butts. You go around the galaxy touring butts, so you must have seen a few. You must have seen a few slimy ones in your day.
Yeah, one or two, I guess. One or two.
See.
I think that was after the oof moments.
Oof ceremony. Oof ceremony. It's a special ceremony. It's special. Not today. I'll get them out. Perhaps now you've asked, if you come back here next week, we'll get old Crumb on camera next week. But I have to give you a fair warning. He's a mean old bastard, to be honest, old Crumb. He's a mean old bugger. So you got to have your wits about you if we bring old Crumb in. You have to have your wits about you. All right. If you could spit roast any alien from the hot documentary series Star Wars, which one would you spit roast?
A Twi'lek? Does that count as an alien, or is that humanoid sort of?
Bloody hell!
Some of them look all right, don't they?
What type of spit roasting are you talking about? Bloody hell, Luke! God,
I thought that was the direction of these questions.
You've heard it here first, everyone. You have heard it here first. Good lad. That's going to get universal praise, that one. For sure. All right, the rest of the questions are a bit redundant on that one. Let's move on from that. Well done, Luke. Well done. Good boy. Right then, you're from a place called the End of the North.
End of the North.
Isn't that right? Preston North End, the end of the
Preston
North.
North End. I'm not from here. I live here. I came here for university, and I've just kind of stayed since. So, yeah.
What's it like then? Does it stop? Is there a wall?
There's no wall, unfortunately. I'd probably enjoy it more if there was a wall. It's cold. It rains a lot.
Can you
see
fall
Blackpool
off?
Tower?
Actually,
I live on like the 17th floor of an apartment block, so I could fall off this, like it being a wall. I could say this is the edge or the top of the wall, but
so what? So is it at the end then?
Is it the end? I wouldn't say it's the end. I feel like because if further more north is where Simon is, Blackpool, so I can see Blackpool from where I am right now.
So why is it Preston North End? Then I'm confused.
They probably just, they're not the brightest bunch, we'll say that from here. So they probably didn't, they thought, oh, is this it? And then didn't really venture any further and thought, we'll just say this is the end. Wouldn't surprise me.
It's a bit confusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So where are you from then, really?
Originally, was... Yeah, Warrington. So
Warrington.
That's like directly in between Manchester and Liverpool. Some people know where it is.
They play rugger there, don't they?
Yeah. I used to play that at high school, and every time I ended up playing, I had to go to hospital because injury. I wasn't quite the build, we'll say, for rugby.
Oh. Now they have some funny business in that rugger, don't they?
Yeah.
Like you have to stick your head up someone's butt, and then someone puts their hands by you, funny bits, and they grab the ball and they give you a quick stroke whilst they're grabbing the ball, don't they? They do all kinds of funny stuff. I've seen it.
Yeah. Sounds like a game Salacious would probably enjoy, to be fair. If you could gather a few MoNKey-LiZarDs to give it a go.
Yeah. So, did you used to get involved in all that funny business?
No, I was too busy in hospital by the time it got to that point.
All right. Okay then. All right, I think it's time for a word from one of our sponsors, Bob. Should we get them on? Should we get our sponsors on? All right then. Go on then, Bob. Got to make yourself useful around here, aren't you, Bob? Okay, here's a word from one of our sponsors. MoNKey-LiZaRD Margarita Wednesdays, 12 p.m. till 12 a.m. at La Baraccia MoNKey-LiZaRD. Well, that was quick.
Yeah. So when we're going?
So, well, I mean, to be honest, the offer's on Wednesdays, but if you come with me, I mean, you know.
Yeah, you surely know a guy, don't you? So.
I do. It's in Kowak, though. It's Jungle Avenue, so you got to come with me through the interdimensional space portal.
Yeah. I'm down for that. Yeah, 100%.
Right, okay. It could be a bit hairy. But if you're up for it.
Yeah.
You need to stick with me, though, because, you know, those MoNKey-LiZaRDs, they'll have stuff out your pockets.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got to watch out for them ape lizards as well. They're big buggers, aren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you hang around with me, I've got your back there. I've got your 6, so no problem.
My faith's in you, Salacious.
It's good. All right, what the chat saying? Let's have a look. Tina says that Mando seemed to like the taste of the Twi'lek. Blue says Twi'lek head tail soup. Got another friend in the chat, Salacious, Rolando.
Hey.
Hello, Rolando. Hey, how's it going? Rolando. Right, Rolando. How you doing? Simon says, nice to know when I need help to spit roast Ula. Luke's my man. Yeah, absolutely. There you go. I think it's going to be. I think everyone. Yeah, everyone. Luke's up for it, and I think the other people will be following. So
Salacious can come film it.
Bloody hell! God, I tell you what, you've heard it here first. Honestly, you've heard it here first. What's he saying? What's John saying? He'd spit roasted pork. All right, Chewie. You and Chewie will get on well, wouldn't you? You and Chewie could sit around and spit roast them together. I've got to be honest. We're pro pork around here. We're pro pork, but they do look tasty, don't they?
Yeah.
Are you pro pork or
no?
You against porks? Don't like them.
Don't like him.
Don't like them. Would you eat them?
Nope.
You wouldn't even eat them? Bloody hell. Totally against them.
Totally against them.
Any reason? Just don't like the look of them?
Yeah.
No reason in particular?
No reason in particular, just...
What about that phallus siren? Would you get some green milk out of his nipple?
No.
Oh, I'll tell you, you're missing out there. Bloody tasty. Real thirst quencher, I can tell you. Real thirst quencher. I'm always up for it. I'll go straight to the saucer. I'm not going to fill up a bottle. Just get my mouth around it. Ooh. Very nice. Crazy 8 says butter-flied grilled pork with spicy teriyaki glaze. I tell you what, it looked like Chewie did have some kind of special glaze on that pork because it looked fantastic. So right, where do we get to? Here we go. Good timing. Right, then let's talk about food. Then we do like to talk about food. So. Yeah. You're in really good shape. You really look after yourself. So I've got a feeling you must really watch what you eat, Luke.
I kind of interesting fact. It's not really interesting. A fact about me. I have a special dietary requirement anyway, so I do have to really watch what I eat. So without boring you too much, I've got something called PKU, which means my body can't break down protein. So I have to watch a lot of what I do eat. So my favorite food, and this is probably going to annoy some of the English folk in the chat, is pasta. Literally live off it.
Oh, that's good. It's good. What do you have with it?
Vegetables, tomato sauces, soup. Literally, whatever can go with it, I'll have with it, essentially.
Bob likes the old arrabbiata pasta. The old tomato and chili. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, like a bit of spice.
Like a bit of spice. Spice. Do you allow meat with that or not? You don't allow meat
No,
then?
I'm not allowed
Not
meat,
allowed it.
anything like that, just because of the protein content.
I wish I'd.
Worst case scenario, if I was to continuously eat it, I'd get more brain damage. No, I'd get brain damage if I was to continuously eat protein because I can't break it down.
Well, no wonder you're against porgs. To be
Yes,
honest, yeah.
there you go. I didn't want to go into it too much because it's not
personal.
It's not. I don't mind. I talked all day about it, but it's not.
I think it's interesting. It's interesting. I think
there's many levels to my character. We'll say.
That's really interesting. I think it's really interesting. To be honest, I mean, Bob could do without eating some of the nonsense he eats. To be honest, I suppose
against the jiggly bits.
Yeah, I suppose it must make you eat healthy as well. Like you've got to consider what you're eating.
It can do, but then sometimes as well, because it's a very kind of carbohydrate-based diet, I can end up just gorging on pizza, chips, pasta, and so on. And that's why I like. That's why I kind of like pineapple on pizza, because what else can I have in it? There you go. I think I'm actually psychic. I've answered the question before.
Well, we did skip over the old sausage questions.
Do you like sausages? I like vegetarian sausages and vegan sausages, so yeah, we can go with that.
They're not wolves, they're mine. What's your favourite pizza then? Is it pineapple pizza? Or is it...
I like it when it's on it. I just generally have vegetables on it now. Just an assortment of. I wouldn't say any of the ones I have really have a name because it's just random.
Nice bit of pesto on there is quite nice. Yeah. You have that. A bit of the old pesto on the old pasta. Should be nice. That be nice. Let's talk about this then, because this is quite interesting. Bob likes his music.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a star in Kowak. A bit of a star. I've been number one now for many years. I mean, let's face it, there aren't too many other MoNKey-LiZards making quacking hip hop, so I've kind of got the market, sorted really.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for those VIP tickets to your next show, to be fair, but
it could be arranged. Yeah. As soon as I get my self-portrait, maybe I might.
Let's say that's a good little deal. I think that's a good
There you go. Tell us about the music you like. Then I think you like music.
Yes, I do. I've got a very varied taste in music as well. I'll essentially listen to anything from classic to opera to indie to rap to metal. Like I have no dislikes really. I don't like maybe screaming metal music, but other than that, if it sounds good, I'll listen to it. Essentially,
you mean like Roots, bloody Roots?
Yeah, like Roots. That kind of actual screaming.
Should we have a little sing song to something, shall we? Should we have a little sing song? You got a song that comes to mind that you like to a little always
I'll let you choose Salacious.
I don't know what you like, do I? I mean, all right, we'll have a think about it. See if one comes to mind, and we could have a little sing song together. No pressure. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. So I like music. I like having music. When I'm entertaining. I once made love to a koala bear for 6 hours. I got a eucalyptus addiction from it, a bad back, and a severe bout of chlamydia. You got any good lovemaking stories?
I have a great many few, unfortunately, to say. From my many book tours abroad, from my many seasons working abroad in the summers in your party destinations like Ayia Zante, Magaluf, etc. I'm sure
we go then. Ayia Napa.
There you go. There's a good sing song for you.
Were you a garage fan or a house fan or what?
When I was there, both. Like I listen to both, garage, house, all of it. Like I say, I don't really have any.
Where else you been then? Ayia Napa. Where else you been?
I've worked in Ayia Napa, I've worked in Zante, I've worked in Kavos, I've worked in Ibiza, I've worked in Magaluf. Yeah, I've worked everywhere.
Tell you what, Kavos, blimmin' hell.
I've done them all.
Yeah. Kavos. Bit dirty, innit, Gavos?
It is.
Bit
On
dirty,
my
innit?
list of them all, that's like at the bottom.
Yeah, it's not really. God, I tell you what. Rough, innit? Rough,
Yeah.
blooming hell, rough. It's all rough, really. I mean,
Yeah.
God, blooming hell, there's sick everywhere in there, and God, yeah, it's dirty, innit? Dirty, innit?
It is.
God,
It is.
Yeah. Every other person you meet's got their boobies hanging out and their jiggly bits all hanging out, ain't they?
I think that's probably at the time why I spent every summer there.
Yeah, I think Bob was there a bit as well, I suppose. Where else you been?
So in terms of they're the only places I've worked, but in terms of abroad, I'm quite fortunate as my dad lives in Austria and also in Spain. So I've managed since I was a young kid to holiday quite a lot in those places. So I've been to Italy, Croatia, all those places. I guess I'd say I'm quite well travelled in terms of Europe. I've never really been.
Did you go to Hungary? Did you go to Hungary when your dad goes holiday in Hungary? Because that's close.
I've drove through it when we drove to Croatia once, I believe, but I've never actually been there, like, proper.
Croatia's nice, hasn't you? Been to Dubrovnik before? You've been there?
No, I can't even remember where it was that we went. Split, maybe?
Split, yeah, beautiful. It's
very nice there, yeah.
Adriatic, very nice, very nice. MoNKey-LiZaRD friendly as well. MoNKey-LiZaRD friendly, nice blue water.
That's all you want, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Right, let's go back to the chat then. Oh, we missed a bit. Super John says that green milk is probably just fine. I mean, when you watch. Okay, I don't think we want to read that. Mind you, there's nothing worse than what's been said. All right, anyway,
that's very true.
So, there's a lot of discussion about milk. Can you eat protein pasta? Good question.
So I'm quite bad in what I do in terms of the diet I follow. Essentially, I'm limited to the intake of protein I can have each day. So, for example, I could be limited to, say, 20 to 30 grams of protein per day. And when you actually look into certain items of food, that's actually not that much. But I don't really count what I'm supposed to have. I have a supplement, a drink, which is synthesized protein. And I have 80 grams of that per day. So that kind of counteracts anything I do eat. But I should do a lot better than I do. Like when I was younger, when the brain's forming and all that, when you're a child, all the food I got was on prescription, so it was protein free. But now as an adult, I'm trusted to make my own decisions, I guess.
Oh, bless you. You had sweets and candy.
Some of them, yeah.
Oh, we've got Blue Sasquatch in the house. Is this live? He likes that, doesn't he? He likes it.
He does.
It's live. Right, so we've just gone past the hour. This is not a long podcast, so we only really do an hour to an hour and a half. So we're sort of coming to the back end now of the show. We have got some toys that we can unbox and make an offering to the toy gods. Is there anything that you've got that you'd like to open? I didn't ask you this beforehand, but
I'm not an opener. I'm a let them suffocate in the boxes kind of guy, unfortunately.
Well, so are we. But we only take ones out that we can put back in. So anyway, so
I opened my comic kind of.
You did,
I guess.
You did.
So
you did.
No, it's not a toy. It's a comic offering.
You did. Well, we've got a few things. If people want to have a look, we've got what have we got, Bob? We've got an Earth Batman in honor of Super John, who was I think he's saying this was one of his favorites. So we can open. I mean, I'm not bothered. We don't have to open if we don't want to. We've got a WandaVision.
Wanda.
Yeah, that's a nice one. And we've got a this one looks awesome.
Yeah.
The Who Laughs Batman.
I saw some of these today. I briefly popped into HMV, and they had like a little collection of the DC kind of multiverse ones. They all do actually look quite cool, don't they?
They're nice. It's a shame they're 7 inches, so they don't quite match the Marvel Legends. Sorry, this was a Battlefronts, the original Battlefronts Black Series that came out, and these are £70 to £80 now on eBay. But we managed to strike a good deal for this one. So we could do an offering if people are interested. What are people saying?
Yeah, John's just said I need the Batman lantern. Open that one.
Okay, so we'll have to. We're going to make an offering to the toy gods then. So let's do it. Let's get on it. The dude compels you to. Make your offering to the toy gods. The dude compels you to praise to the toy gods. Okay, so we've had our ceremonial chants. I've taken it out of the box. I tell you what, now we've started Gundam building. We had to get one of these Gundam equipment kits. I don't know if you've ever seen these before. They're probably similar to model building kits, but bloody useful. You get scalpels and all sorts in there, and so that's really useful having one of those around. So here you go, John. Here's your Green Lantern Batman.
That does look cool.
Yeah, McFarlane liked to put in these plastic ties. So I'll just cut that, and then hopefully it'll come out, and we'll get his little bat out as well. But yeah, when you are in this community and you see other people getting toys, it's easy to get sucked in, isn't it? Because we never collected DC Multiverse or Marvel Legends, but since doing the podcast with Sean and the dude, it's so easy to get influenced. Yeah, that looks good.
That's what happened with me. Like I had the odd pop lying around, but then watching all like Shabby's videos with his Black Series, and then everyone's, like with the Legends and stuff like that. And then Aaron got involved because he saw all mine, and it's contagious almost, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. And with this, we collect pops as well. So, God, it's a rabbit hole. So here you go, John. There is the what's his official name? Batman Earth 32. And this is the coolest bit, I think. It's got this cool translucent bat. I don't quite know how he connects. I think he's got a few different hands that you can connect him to. But there you go, John. Very nice. And there's his bat. Excuse me. All right, let's get back to the chat before we wrap things up and just see what people are saying. I don't know where I got to. I tell you what, since doing podcasts and stuff like this, I've got a newfound respect for anybody that is doing live streams, because managing the chat and keeping the conversation going and all those things simultaneously, there's definitely a skill to it.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Like you can easily get lost in just trying to keep up with one or the other, can't you? It's a skill in itself sometimes.
Simon says, "Am I on DMT?" No, it's just a little chant. It's just a little special chant there for the toy gods. We do this every week, so it's no problem. So whilst we're just going through this and wrapping things up, is there anything coming up on the ANYWORLDBUTOURS channel that you would like to talk about?
Yes, so this Sunday, we do the Escaping Reality show every week. We didn't yesterday due to the football, but this coming Sunday we'll be having a big show with a few different guests, just because we're doing the finale. Not the finale. The finale is on Wednesday. You know, for Loki is quite a big talking point, isn't it? That's what I'm trying to say. My mind works really strange, and I end up speaking about something after when I'm trying to think of the thing before. Loki is on Wednesday, so we'll be discussing the finale on Sunday with a few people who are in this chat as well, actually. So nice. I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, it's just my regular sort of stuff with the Loki, my personal Loki review and Bad Batch stuff. And then I am trying to, like I said earlier, work on my kind of gaming streams and get them solidified. It's not solidified, more of trying to work on a schedule that I can kind of keep to, because if I have a schedule, I know what I'm doing then. Whereas if I just do it off the bat, I can never get it done, if that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. We're trying to do the same thing, to be honest. Your Sunday night show as a Sunday evening show has become a bit of a staple, to be honest, hasn't it? So it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. It's a lot of fun.
We enjoyed the Sunday show. Oh, I forgot Back to the Movies as well. We do. That's a new one. We do that on our Thursdays as well, don't we? This week we are watching Shaun of the Dead. That one. The poll. Ooh. So I'm looking forward to watching that again. It's been a few years since I've watched that, so we'll be looking forward to that.
You can't really watch that without watching the other two in the Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah, exactly. So we have to get them watched at some point as well.
And what video games are you thinking about playing? Anything interesting?
So obviously, I kind of, you've jumped on a few of the streams yourself, and I did the Battlefront ones for a while on a Saturday, didn't I? And I was just kind of comfortable doing that because it was Star Wars. It kind of tied in with what I was doing, but I also want to obviously venture out and do different ones. So I've decided, or what I'm thinking is still doing Star Wars on a Saturday, so it's almost like Star Wars Saturday, but then introduce other things on different days, because I'm trying to I also have Twitch as well. I'm trying to get that, because that's obviously supposed to be predominantly for gaming, so get that going too, and then just hopefully kind of take it from there. I've literally got about 30-40 games on my Xbox catalogue that I'm ready to stream. It's just, again, the same with everything, with my drawing, my Warhammer models, is fitting the time in with everything else I've got going on that to fit in with the rest of life.
We ain't really worked out the whole Twitch thing yet. I mean, this is streaming on Twitch at the moment.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, same with me. I stream. I recently upgraded StreamYard as well, and you stream to both, can't you? You can kind of multi-stream, and I have no idea how it works. I do the same when I stream to YouTube with my games. I stream to Twitch, but it's a whole new kind of kettle of fish for me.
No, they delete your episodes though. They delete your episodes.
After a certain amount of time, I think it can, unless you feature it somehow for a few months, but it's not evergreen.
It's not easy to feature either. You have to go through 20 steps to bloody feature it. It's a bit of a pain.
It's a lot. I don't know if it's because I'm used to using YouTube more, but YouTube seems to be a lot more user-friendly.
What are the chances of we seeing you getting a PlayStation? Because that would be
my thought process is it's still like £250, £300 for a PlayStation 4 now.
Oh, is it?
So if I just wait and get a PlayStation 5 for an extra, £150, £200, then I'd still be able to play with you guys anyway. Like, it just seems a bit stupid for me to get a PS4 when I want to get a PS5 anyway, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, well, I think we're coming to the end, to be honest. I think we're going to wrap it up. It's these MoNKey-LiZaRD hangouts are not supposed to be long streams, really. It's just a bit of a casual hangout, and I've had fun. Have you had fun, Luke?
Yeah, it's been good. Some fun questions, I guess. I hope I've give you some sufficient answers, Salacious, to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, no, I think everyone's been very excited by some of your answers, to be honest. Very excited. So this is our new show that's running every Monday. I've put 8 till 10 there, but I don't think we'll ever get up to the 2 hours. I think an hour, between an hour and an hour and a half is a nice spot for a one-on-one with a MoNKey-LiZaRD. You don't really want to do too much more than that. You can get a bit carried away. So we've got to keep him in check. But we are also releasing an audio version of this on our SoundCloud. There are a few people, believe it or not, that do listen to that. So that will be available tomorrow. So thank you for watching MoNKey-LiZaRD Hangouts. A massive thank you to Luke, our special guest from youtube.com/ANYWORLDBUTOURS. It's in the description as well. You're all subscribed, and if you're not, what the hell are you doing? Get over there, sort it out, and support Luke, one of our fellow content creators, doing a great job over there on his channel. And thank you to everyone in the chat. You guys are awesome. That's right, they're good, aren't they? The MoNKey-LiZaRD army, you know, we've got the MoNKey-LiZaRD army. We've got the MoNKey-LiZaRD army acolytes as well. That small band of absolute nutcases that just follow me around everywhere and you know, constantly pester me and you know. But that's nice, you know. It goes with the territory, really, being a star, doesn't it, Luke? You know? It
does. You know, I just hope that one day I can get to your level, Salacious, and you can view me as an equal. And
the orgies, you mean? The orgies, you mean?
Yeah, that's that. Basically, I'm using you for a ticket to the orgies because I know you've got them on lock.
It's all right. It's all right. You use me, and I'll make sure I'm on that bus. I want to be on that tour bus. I want to get on that butt tour bus. To be honest, you know, God, you've seen some butts in your time. I can tell. Ooh, in Kos, Xanti, let me know. Iron Apper, he's seen plenty of butts. This boy, I tell you. Tell you what. Yeah, he's had a few jiggly butts, so I can tell you that much. Ooh, yes, sir. So please remember to like this video. Yeah, give us a like. I think we got up to 32 people today, so that's been pretty good.
That's good.
So please give us a like, leave us a friendly comment. Subscribe to the ANYWORLDBUTOURS channel and the Salacious Rum channel, and remember to turn on those notifications. And it leaves Salacious to say one final thing, really. That's right. Say one final thing. What's the thing? Is it about that koala bear again? No, we don't want to hear any more stories about any of your venereal diseases. Oh, who's talking? Oh, we got confused then. You were talking and I was moving my lips. Let's just end the... Oh, did it again. Getting all confused. Right, let's end the show, Salacious. All right, well, remember, MoNKey-LiZards are for life, not for spit roasting Twi'leks.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Or MoNKey-LiZards.
Or MoNKey-LiZards. Don't spit roast the MoNKey-LiZards. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, everyone. Don't do it. Spit roast the Twi'lek instead. They're much better. They're up for it as well. Bye, everyone.
See you later, everyone.
I'm Salacious Rum. Remember to make love, not war, because time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us. Yes, time does follow us.
See Luke, we can sing along, Luke, if you want.
I'm a MoNKey-LiZaRD. I'm a MoNKey-LiZaRD. And I love to make love, not war. Star Wars. But that ain't a proper war. It is a proper war in your